when I came to City College, I had to take a math placement exam, and I got a 17% in my math placement test. So I was not qualified for any math class whatsoever. So I put it off for a while.
Because they didn't like math in high school, a lot of them don't have to take it their senior year, so they don't. So they get rusty. Then they go through and get through their 3-4 years and say, I'll wait till I'm a senior to do it. You can't do that. Math is like music. You have to build on it, and you have to be constantly practicing.
Yes, definitely some students don't get math. I've tutored many people in math, and I can explain something as clearly as I possibly can, and some people just won't understand. It's not an issue of how smart they are, rather just their understanding of how math works.
I felt incompetent in some areas, but certainly not dumb. I would think that other people were fools to spend their time learning this crap.
The cultural difference in societies where if you don't get things real quick, you quit. And in our society with immediate gratification, it's real easy for people to say, oh, I don't get it.
Seeing everyone else who could do math, it sucked.
When I wanted to join the Math Honor Society, my high school really, they kind of screwed me over. That one grade that I got in middle school was all that kept me from getting into the Math Honor Society, where I could be with people who were good at math like me, and it would really help me get into college. So I'd say that community college was really there for me.
I think we don't use the community colleges enough, not only for a chance of getting the basics done, but also in many cases financially. Rather than going deeply in debt, paying very high prices to take a remedial class in a good school or a big expensive school, why not use a community college?
Now finally, I had to take it. I had to take the placement test, so I took the one that was incredibly easy. I don't even know how well I did, but as a miracle, I somehow managed to place in a Math 100, and that's where I'm at now. I mean, it's really, it's like plotting points on a graph and balancing very basic equations. So I have to get through that. But all in all, I'm learning more about math in community college than I ever have. And I'm not sure if that's due to brain development or to their actual teaching prowess. I'm not too sure.
No, I wasn't embarrassed. I mean, I saw it as more of, I found it more interesting than embarrassing. I mean, I'm a high school student who's participating in a community college at the same time. Most students in my grade aren't doing anything even relatively close to that. Eventually, you may get it, you may not. But math doesn't determine your future necessarily. You don't have to do something with math. You can still go somewhere with a bad math grade or without passing Algebra 2 that will get you somewhere in life.
I don't want to continue it. Not at all. I just want to get it over with and move on with my life. Be able to graduate, pursue philosophy. And math is really just a traffic cone that's cemented to the ground. And I can't move forward until I get rid of it.
Find somebody that you can work with. It may be a student, it may be a teacher, it may be a tutor. Everybody can do it. Is it going to be hard at times? Yes, it is going to be hard. You can't quit just because something's hard. If you did, you're not going to succeed in much of anything in your life, because I don't care how good you are in any subject. At some point, you're going to run into something that's difficult. And learning to deal with those problems early on is a gift, because you'll know how to tackle the problems later.
Don't be dismayed if your math skills are poor at the start. There's always time to improve if you'd really like, and there's always time to take classes that you need to. Never feel rushed.